Hello everybody, the Nameless Narcissist here. A simple man diagnosed with NPD, giving the facts of narcissistic personality disorder and the things that go on in my head. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, but keep in mind, I am no clinician. I can only speak to my own experiences. Alright, so, I've been thinking a lot lately, because like, a lot of people will talk about, being the narcissist supply, so to speak, which I hate when people call themselves the supply, because supply is the attention, it's not the person. Anyways, but I was thinking about how, god damn it, that guy just fucking, whatever. But I was thinking about how, like, so many people, like, think that narcissists get most of their self-esteem juice from their partner. And how I've always been kind of confused by that, because I have never been like that. I have always just been, like, had these huge social circles. And, like, if anything, my partner is just kind of like a bonus to get other people to be envious of me or to admire me and stuff like that. And I was reading Wendy's book, and she says in it how most narcissists won't just like drop you out of nowhere. They're actually likely to be a little bit more, not attached, but like they tend to be more monogamous than you would think. Well, other than, infidelity. But she pointed out the exception is narcissists that have like a bunch of friends, because then they'll just like drop them like whenever. And so I'm like, and then I started talking to Sarah and Tess about it, because both of them also refer to how much self-esteem juice that they get from their partners. And so I really think that there's two types of narcissists. The ones who get their self-esteem juice, I would actually say maybe even three, if you count like maybe vocational work, right? Narcissists that get their self-esteem juice from working and like their coworkers. Maybe I should, yeah, okay, yeah, I think that is actually a good grouping. But yeah, so like, because I do not like getting my self-esteem juice from my partner. It gets stale, which sounds terrible, but it does. And it's just not as, it feels like they have to say the things that they're saying. Like, they're dating me, of course they have to say nice things. How do I know they're not just lying to flatter me, or just to appease me and stuff like that? Because that's what it feels like. Just to stay with me, they're going to say all the things that I want to hear. With friends, it's a little bit less like that. I would also say that people who are in that grouping probably have more of an avoidant attachment style than the ones that rely on their partners, which I think would be really interesting to see. Like, if you're a narcissist and you get your supply or primarily from your partner, tell me what your attachment style is, because I'd be willing to bet that those people are more disorganized, more likely to be disorganized, and then the ones that are more like me are more likely to be avoidant. Because I had never let anybody get close to me in relationships for so long. Even to this day, I still struggle with it, although I'm a lot better at it nowadays. And I also noticed that I might be kind of switching into that second grouping, because I have been like more reliant on like romantic partners since I've lost like a lot of my friends over the years. Because like, I mean, at one point, I literally did not go a single day where I did not see somebody, where I did not hang out with a friend or a sink and fit or whatever. I was always being admired, which was great. I miss those days. But now it's not quite like that anymore. I'm a lot more lonely. I found myself relying on the attention of my partner quite a bit more. But again, it's like stale self-esteem juice though. I just really don't get it from my partner. Well, usually if I'm in a relationship, I'm thinking, oh man, like, this might be my soulmate. I need to have the perfect relationship. We need to be the perfect couple ever. We need to look like the perfect couple ever. I want people to be envious of how good our relationship is. That's a big one, actually. Me wanting people to be envious of how great of a relationship that I have, or of like how perfect of a couple that we are. But yeah, I just don't. I don't know if I'm ever fully going to understand the people who get it primarily from their partners, though. And I honestly didn't think that kind of person really existed until I met Tess and Sarah, because like I was like, nah, all narcissists must be like me and just get it from, their friends. And the thing is, diversify your portfolios of self-esteem juice. I will never be in a situation where I am getting my self-esteem juice from just like one source. Like, if I'm getting it from like one friend group, it's like, oh shit, well then that friend group, I lost that friend group because I have a meltdown because I'm a narcissist and I'm emotionally unstable. Then I'm fucked. Or like, I go through a breakup, I'm only relying on that relationship for self-esteem juice. It's like, oh, we break up, I'm fucked. I lose my job, I'm fucked. Like for me, it's like, self-esteem juice comes from a lot of different things. It's just that there's one that I will focus on and try to cultivate more. Because it's like, and it might be, honestly, it might be like my BPD traits where like I'm a lot more novelty seeking and like impulsive. Because like Tess said that she likes the stability of it, the stability of being able to like always have like this one source of attention. And I'm like, but I get bored. So I wonder if that's part of it. Like I'm more like novelty seeking. Yeah, maybe it's the BPD traits. Who knows? Who knows? And it might. And I would also like to see it along gender lines too, because I bet because it's more acceptable for women to be more like dependent on a partner and stuff like that. Because like I'm always like fighting to make sure it looks like that I don't depend on anybody, especially not my partner. Like when I'm in relationships, I am criminally distant because I don't want anybody to think that I actually need that woman, and I don't want them to think that I rely on them to any degree. I'm my own person. I can survive on my own. I am independent. I don't need you. You're around because I want you, because I like you and I want you to be around, but I do not need you. I don't depend on anybody. Yeah, you can, and I think you can see why my partners feel kind of replaceable and unwanted in relationships, huh? Man, what a mystery. I wonder why. Oh my God, that's funny. I don't know them. Yeah, because I mean, I'm thinking about my last relationship, and I more got reassurance from my partner, because I'm at a healthy enough point in my life where I'm able to actually constantly ask people for reassurance instead of trying to manipulate them into giving it to me, or manipulate them to reaffirming me and stuff like that. Oh, that's a bird. But like it just didn't feel the same. Again, it just felt like that's what they had to say. And that's why that's why I hate I feel like I can't trust my partner for that reason, because I'm like, okay, what if they're just saying this to make sure that I'm content in the relationship and that they can stick around? Which sucks. I wonder if that's where my distrust of because I'm never even worried about cheating, like ever. Like if people talk about, like, it's funny because people will talk about, oh, like my narcissist is constantly accusing me of cheating. You're probably dealing with somebody with paranoid personality disorder. It's actually in their symptom criteria that they are, what's it called? Pathologically jealous and suspect their partner of cheating. Like, and will constantly accuse their partner of cheating. They're weird dudes. Not weird. If you have paranoid personality disorder, you're not weird. I'm sorry. I just don't understand you guys. I wish I had I want to do an interview with someone with paranoid personality disorder because of the similarities and how people confuse the two. Should have I need to interview like every personality disorder, I swear to God. It sucks though nowadays, because again, it's a lot more, it does feel to me a lot safer to to have like a bunch of people I rely on for self-esteem regulation, stuff like that. And like hell, this channel is part of my self-esteem regulation too. I always admit to that. But now it's it's just been killing me. Like I can only hang out with people like a couple times, like once or twice a week, like 3 times on a good week, and I can't handle it. It's not enough. I get so, I'm alone for 2 seconds and I feel lonely. I want to die, and I feel like I'm falling apart and I don't exist anymore. I just want somebody to tell me who I am. It's weird being a self-aware narcissist, because you know how to get your needs met at this now, and what your needs are. And so I feel like I'm a little bit more calculated now that I'm self-aware, honestly, just because I know that I need attention. I know why I need it, and I know in what forms that I need it. I mean, I've always been kind of aware that I needed attention. Well, not always. I remember when I first kind of realized it was in high school, and I was talking to I was at a lunch table, and this is before I became popular, quote unquote. I wasn't popular, but I was well liked. I was fucking crazy, but I was well liked. And I was telling jokes, I was making everybody laugh. Everybody's paying attention to me the entire time. And I remember walking away from that lunch table feeling high, and me kind of being oh, I like attention. I like people liking me. And from then on, I just kind of knew that's what I needed. And I understood better why I always tried to keep these friend groups and shit like that. And they're all so ungrateful. I just started thinking about some people who betrayed me in the past, and I'm getting all crazy and pissed off. God, I hate that. I hate some of them. Because it's weird because like I always feel weird talking about the people that I do genuinely think wronged me, because like I'm the narcissist. Like I'm not a reliable narrator, and it's like, am I even telling the truth, right? And I feel people are just going to assume that like I can't be wronged because I'm a narcissist. But like there's people that I was really good friends to, especially the people that I kept like at a little bit of an arm's length, where they didn't see that emotional dysregulation from me, or like I didn't feel like I needed anything from them, stuff like that. I treated some of those guys like really good. And fucking they should, and I wish people would recognize that more. Feels like the entire world's fucking against me. Feels like everybody else, like I am the only one who can do anything wrong ever, because I'm the crazy one. I assume, God, and it's so much worse now that they know I'm a narcissist too. Because now it's like, oh, everything you do is manipulation. Oh, you hurt me? It must have been on purpose because you're an evil narcissist. Oh, screw that. Maybe I should turn to the type of narcissist who relies on partners. Like, get rid of some of these ungrateful assholes. God, now I'm making myself angry. I didn't take my mood stabilizers today. I'm feeling weird. I just got home, so I'm going to be able to finally take them at least. But yeah, that's just kind of my ramble for the day. Hope you have a good one. Take your fucking meds, please.